Here we have a set of Suzuki Bandit GSF1250A clocks from a 2009 model, I believe. I've just converted them with blue backlighting and a gear position indicator under the numbers 1 to 6. So as you select a gear, the 1 to 6 light up. It also does a little animated sequence that follows the usual needle sweep on power on. So if I power them on, there you have it, all lit up. If you select first gear, 1 lights up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, as you'd expect. They are dimmable, so by momentarily pressing the trip reset button, it dims it to one of 5 different levels, and those levels are remembered when you turn it off. So if I turn the clocks off and back on again, it will then go back to the dimmer level that you've pre-selected. It remembers it in non-volatile memory, so I'll set that back to full brilliance for this. If you have an engine kill position where you set your run stop switch to kill, it gives you an animated warning telling you that switch. So if someone switches your switch on your bike when it's parked up and you get back, and it's very obvious then that someone's pressed the button or you've done it yourself. That pattern again is animated. You can change it by pressing the trip reset button momentarily to different patterns. Just find the one that you prefer. I'll leave it on that one, and that works that. So to set the actual clocks up, when you receive them, they come pre-programmed, but it's always best to set it to your own individual bike's sensor or gear position sensor. While we talk gear position sensors, I should say this uses the standard Suzuki gear position sensor output, which normally runs from about 0 to 5 volts ish. If you've got a TRE fitted, that messes about, for want of better words, with that signal, and quite often will force it to only show 4th gear. So if you connect my circuit, there's only one wire to connect. If you connect it to the sensor after a TRE, most likely this will not work, because the signal will only ever see 4th gear, for example. I would recommend it may work if you fit it before the TRE messes about with the signal, providing it's still a good signal at that point. But otherwise, take the TRE off, bin it, and just use the gear indication. So to set the thing up, what you would do normally, put the bike on the centre stand, obviously in neutral, power the bike on whilst holding this switch, so, and then they'll all begin to flash. That tells you it's in setup mode. So at this point, while it's on the centre stand in neutral, start the bike, and that should carry on flashing. And then once you're in neutral and the bike's running, idling, press this button once. It's then prompting you for first gear, so select first gear, obviously clutch in, clutch out. This is why I say do it on the centre stand, so you can actually let the rear wheel turn, which it then means you're definitely in gear properly. So once you've selected first gear, press the button again, then second, third, and you basically repeat this for all the gears, running through the gears 5 up to 6. It then flashes the lower 3, so at this point what you do is you hit the kill switch so the bike engine stops, but leave it in 6th gear, and you would press the button again. Now you wind the bike back to neutral, so you may find that going through the gears down the box to get back to neutral, it's easier to just turn the rear wheel by hand until you get the neutral light come on, and then once you're actually in neutral, you press the button once again, and that's it. It's still showing this kill at the moment because the kill switch technically would still be set, but as soon as you clear the kill switch, it'll then show what gear you're in, and that's it. That's all that's required. While I complete this test, if I just give it a little bit of speed. So there's 100, wind it up. I think they max out at 186, yeah they do, 186. And also revs, give it some revs, and we'll wind them up, go up to 90. 9,000 or so. Well, you can go up to whatever you want. But anyway, they're working. That's no problem at all. And there you have it. If you're interested, drop me a PM or send me your email and I'll send you some more details. And that's it. Hope you like them.